Paparazzi bait since day one, this teen is busting out of her parents' shadow. But is she the black sheep or the family mediator? Here's the story on Shiloh and her siblings. Shiloh jolie-pitt is reportedly very close to her older sis, Zahara. An insider told Life in Style that while Shiloh adores all her siblings, her relationship with Zahara is extra special, adding, Shiloh loves music, dance, acting, and lately, thanks to her sister Zahara, fashion. It wasn't always like that, but now she loves dressing up in her mom's clothes. Brad Pitt and Angelina Jolie adopted Zahara shortly after she was born in 2005. Barely a year later, Shiloh was born. Shiloh has been known for her creative fashion choices, at one point preferring to dress like a boy. Jolie told Reuters at the time, "I think she is fascinating, the choices she is making, and I would never be the kind of parent to force somebody to be something they are not. I think that's just bad parenting." Angelina also told E! News that her kids often borrow from her closet, including Zahara and Shiloh, and that she encourages them to re-wear some of her pieces. While Zahara and Shiloh seem very close, they have their differences when it comes to their dad, Brad Pitt. This became evident when Zahara hinted at her true relationship with Brad. According to Page 6, Zahara introduced herself as Zahara Marley Jolie when she pledged her sorority at Spelman College in 2023. Having dropped Pitt from her name, there's even buzz that she might permanently change her last name. The fact that Brad appeared to be unaware of the fact that Zahara was attending Spelman also spoke volumes. Brad's relationship with Shiloh is reportedly much closer, with an insider telling In Touch that Shiloh has forgiven her dad's missteps. But regardless of whether the sisters' different relationships with their dad are affecting their bond, insiders note that Shiloh isn't taking sides. The source shared with Life in Style, there were moments when Shiloh felt caught in the middle of this tug-of-war. When it comes to lending a helping hand to those in need, Shiloh and Zahara are eager to step up and follow in their mother's footsteps when it comes to humanitarian work. The two sisters accompanied Angelina on a 2018 trip to Jordan to meet with Syrian refugees. With a source telling Life in Style, Shiloh is humble, has a lot of empathy for people in need, and is wise beyond her years. Zahara had previously joined her mom on trips to Washington, D.C. to advocate for the Violence Against Women Reauthorization Act.
I feel like my world expands as their world expands.
In 2023, Shiloh and Zahara joined their mom to support equality in Iran by participating in an art project called Strand for Women. The project collected donations of a strand of hair, which was featured in a collective exhibit. Angelina shared a post to Instagram featuring images of her cutting strands of hair from both Zahara and Shiloh. Shiloh may be 3 years older than her sister Vivienne, but these days, the two are a spitting image of one another. Sometimes even the paparazzi confuse them. But their looks aren't the only thing the two sisters have in common. They were both born outside of the United States. Shiloh was born in Namibia, and Vivienne, along with her twin brother Knox, were born in France. Vivienne and Shiloh also both made their big screen debuts when they were very young. Shiloh appeared alongside Brad in The Curious Case of Benjamin Button, and Vivienne made her debut in Maleficent, alongside Angelina. Shiloh was also asked to appear in the film, but wasn't interested. Vivienne, however, was a crucial member of the cast, playing the role of baby Aurora. Angelina told Entertainment Weekly, "The other 3- and 4-year-old performers wouldn't come near me. It had to be a child that liked me and wasn't afraid of my horns and my eyes and my claws. So it had to be Viv."
Go away. Go. Go away. I don't like children.
Now that Vivienne is a teenager, she's happy to borrow from Shiloh's closet. In the past, Angelina has said that she's relieved her kids aren't interested in acting. Instead, they're pursuing other avenues. She told Newsweek in 2016, They're interested in being musicians, and they are all learning different languages. Speaking to BBC Radio 4, Angelina also revealed that her children enjoy exploring different languages. But one thing Shiloh and her younger brother Knox can team up on is robotics classes. In 2019, an insider reported they have been studying for some time now, and they absolutely love it. They get to be really creative and mix with other children while exploring their own creative ideas and working on team projects.
Them to find their own way, find the things they're interested in, find their own voice, and flourish.
There have been whispers that the jolie-pitt kids are at odds over their dad's role in their lives, and Shiloh reportedly feels like she's been caught in the middle. Older brothers Maddox and Pax both seem to have distanced themselves from Brad, with Maddox even testifying against Brad in his parents' custody battle. Pax, on the other hand, took to Instagram stories on Father's Day in 2023 to call Brad a, quote, awful human being. On the flip side, insiders say Shiloh has been a pillar of strength for her siblings during their parents' divorce and has reportedly tried to nurture a good relationship between Brad and her brothers. A source told Life and Style, she saw both points of view without judging either harshly. By 2024, insiders claimed that Shiloh was desperate for her family to be at peace. Someone close to her told the outlet, Maddox has clearly sided with Angelina, but Shiloh just wants her family to be whole and happy again. Shiloh loves both her parents, and her dream is to see them become friends.